Good morning, students. How are you, all of you? I hope all of you fine. So after the brand, let me start our new unit. It is the title of unit is the Supreme Court. The fourth unit title is the Supreme Court. What we learn in that? First of all, see when it is established in our India. So Supreme Court is established in India in the year of 1950. Okay, after the freedom of our country. We free in 1947. So after the freedom 2 years, then we make our Supreme Court. Before that there is also courts, but we are giving this more rights to Supreme Court. Okay, so it is established in 28th of January 1950. 28th of January 1950, the Supreme Court is come in the actions. Okay, so let us see how it is works. So if there is any problem is regarding between citizen to citizen, citizen to government, or one state to another state, or one state to central state. Okay, so in the case of that, people can right to take justice, proper justice from the Supreme Court, and he or she or that group or organizations or institutions or any person or any citizen have an equal right to go to the courts for their justice. Okay, so here in our India, in our India, there is a hierarchy of the courts. There are a hierarchy of the courts. So which kinds of hierarchy in our India? Let us see. First of all, there is a Taluka court, then after district court, then high court, then after Supreme Court. There is a hierarchy of the courts. Means any person from to ground level to upper level. From to ground level means from Taluka court to the Supreme Court, they can go for their justice. Okay, so this is the hierarchy of courts in our country. Now see how Supreme Court is come in under the judiciary system. The first of all, see all of you that in our government there is a three main organs are there. In our government there are three main organs are there. Which are they? First of all, legislature, second one is executive, and last one is a judiciary. There are three main organs of our government. First of all, legislature, executive, and last one, judiciary. So how legislatures is work? So legislatures is just make law. Legislature functions is that to make law, means all the candidates or members who are elect, and after they select, first of all they elect, and after they select in the parliament, they have a rights to make a law. Okay, they can make a law, and after there is a functions of executive. Whatever the law is made by the legislature, whatever the law is made by the legislature is implemented to the person to person citizens or Indian citizens by the executive. It is called implementation. Implementations of the law. The works of implementations of any law in the country, it is the responsibility of executive. It is the responsibility of executive. So this is the functions of executive. Then last one, third one is what? Judiciary system. In this judiciary systems, whatever the law is made, whatever the implementation is there, and the person or the citizens of India is not go through that law or not followed that law in some way, he is doing impartially and he was exploited maybe, then he also itself not follow any rules, then we have a system. We have a system here to give him or her a justice for that particular crime or for particular thing. Okay, so we have three these main organs of our government. It is works in India. Okay, so it is also one kind of hierarchy of the law process. Then law is making, here the implementations of law, and here if the law is not followed by any persons or any institutions, any organizations or any person, then there is a in Indian constitution there is a rights to to give them a justice. In Indian constitution there is a functions of judiciary that to give justice to any exploited person or any exploited institutions. Okay, so let us see what is the functions of Supreme Court in our India. So the Supreme Court is the highest court in all the hierarchy. Supreme Court is the higher from all these court. Means any person is go to the taluka court and he or she is not just satisfactions with the he or she is not satisfied with these results of particular court, then he can go to the district court, and also in district court he is not satisfied with that judgment of particular judge, then he can go further court. Okay, he can go in a further court, in the last Supreme Court. Whatever the review and whatever the decisions is given by these three courts, taluka court, district court and high court, all the three courts means decisions or review can do by the Supreme Court. Then Supreme Court have a right to take review on the decisions of this lower courts, of this lower court. Understood all of you? Then let us see the functions of particular Supreme Court. Then it is if any persons have a in our India there is a fundamental rights are there. Okay, there is a fundamental rights are there. I am giving you one examples that any person is doing in a work in any company or any factory. Okay, then there are some kinds of exploitations is there about to him. Then actually what happened to that see means there is a fundamental rights of any persons or any people is there, then he or she can go to the courts, and they do against of their constitution, means institutions leader is there, so they go in the court of taluka court, district court, high court or Supreme Court for the justice that I am exploited by this particular institutions and they are not giving me a fundamental rights. In fundamental rights there are speaking rights, living life, means we have to be able to speak in public, private, then we have to live our life, then we can follow any religion, then we can take education, then we can do work any in our country. So this is called our fundamental right. Okay, so any person can go in a court with these fundamental rights. Okay, then the another thing is public. Okay, if any person is wants to call a Supreme Court, he or she wants to visit the Supreme Court, then what he wants to do, that he wants to do PIL, they wants to do PIL in a Supreme Court, means public interest litigation, in a lower court, in a lower taluka court. Whenever any person wants that justice and he visits the taluka court, then he judges that first information report. But in Supreme Court the person wants to visit, then he wants to do PIL, against a particular institution, against a particular state, against a particular citizen. Understood? In lower court, in the taluka court, they are done FIR. In Supreme Court, we have to do PIL, public interest litigation. Okay? It is not called FIR. First information report is not there. We are passed from these three functions. So already they have information about our what we have cases there. So here we will do there PIL, means public interest litigation. Okay. Then the third, what is, so in Supreme Court, which kinds of cases we have to handle in that? So there are three. Between citizen to citizen, means one person to another person. If there is a case between dispute between person to person, then it will visit to the Supreme Court, and one person to the government, then also we can one person to another institute also we can, there is a problem, then we can go to the Supreme Court. So this is the functions of our Supreme Court. Then another thing is what? Let me discuss one case related to state. Okay, I hope all of you heard this about, there is a Narmada dispute. Okay, Narmada Dam, it is located at Sardar Sarovar, okay, Nareswar. So what actually happened there? See, at there, see, whenever the Narmada is flow in our Gujarat, whenever the Narmada is flow in our Gujarat, let me see, then see, okay, so Narmada is flow, Narmada, okay, Narmada is flow from the Madhya Pradesh to our Gujarat, okay, flow from Madhya Pradesh to our Gujarat. When it is entered, so there is a dispute is there, where what is the dispute is there? Related to height of Sardar Sarovar Dam, related to the height of Sardar Sarovar Dam. What actually happened? Whenever we build any dam or of any river, then what happened? The area of that dam, near to that area, the peoples are living there, they have to just go or migrate from that particular place. Why? Because dam is need more place to make it, to build it. Okay, so whatever the tribals are living near to the border of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat, so there is a dispute is there. How it is dispute? See, to make a dam, so the person can leave their land, whatever they doing agriculture, so they migrate from one place to another place. So we have some trouble in that how they live their life, how they earn their livelihood, and how they spend their life. So that much kinds of question is arise that whenever there is a question is that to arise the heights of the particular dam. Then after what happened, the NGOs and the institutions from the Madhya Pradesh, NGOs and some institutions from the Madhya Pradesh is go to the court, and they just what they file a petition. They file a petition against of the Gujarat that to do not increase the height of the dam of the Sardar Sarovar. Okay, so this is the dispute between state to state, one state to another state, means Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. There are two states, and this is dispute between state to state. So the Madhya Pradesh is filed a petition against of Gujarat in the Supreme Court. Okay, so the NGOs or the institutions, okay, they are go and file their petition against of Gujarat in a Supreme Court. So this case is the whole case of Sardar Sarovar Dam. They increase the height of Sardar Sarovar Dam is go to the Supreme Court. And actually what happened from the Gujarat also, so many means government prosecutors is there, they work for these things, and against of Madhya Pradesh we have so many rights, and we are giving land to that particular tribals who are living near to that dam areas. Okay, in Gujarat also we are giving some land for agriculture to that tribal people who are live near to this dam. Then after actually what happened, there is so many disputes between state to state, and at the last it is the judgment is come in the favors of Gujarat. There is a height of Narmada Dam is first of all decided 110. There is a height is decided 110, and Gujarat is want that to increase this height, height. For which purpose? If there is a height of dam is increased, then actually what happened? Whatever the portions of water and force is there is stopped to that, and we can collect that water at one place and distribute that water in Gujarat, many districts. So this is the main purpose of Gujarat, to collect water in a big amount and distribute that water with the help of canal to the many districts of the Gujarat. So at the last what happened? the judgment is came in the favor of Gujarat, and Gujarat is winning this court. And who is giving the judgment in this case? The Supreme Court is giving that judgment in favor of Gujarat. Then it is right to raise the height of the dam. So Gujarat is winning this dispute. So all of you understand. Then how we will go to the court, and which kinds of how we file a petition in court, and who is able to file the petition in court, and how the Supreme Court, with the help of so many evidences, means proof or evidences, we can fight in a Supreme Court in against of any person, institute, state or another state. Okay, so it is the functions of a Supreme Court, and how it is a work. Okay, how it is work. I hope all of you understand it. Let me go further. Then what actually happened then? The another thing is that if you heard that, ma'am, there is a legislature who make a law, then there is an executive who implement the law, and at the last there is a judiciary. Then the person is belonging from legislature and executive. It is a member of parliament. Yes, he is right. He is a member of parliament. So he is a political person. Yeah, definitely he is a political person. Yes or no? So if he or she is political person, then he have a power. He had a power, okay, to manage everything. Yes, it is also right to manage with the help of economically condition. Okay, they have a power of economy, so they can do anything. So what happened? Actually, what happened? Then see, if any person is here, is a political right, and they have already very economically good condition, so they can change their decisions of judiciary. So it is not possible in our country. Actually, what happened? Because of this reason, any lower people can able to take justice in or his favor. If he or she is right, then there is a one rule in our constitution is that judiciary is independent. Judiciary is itself independence of legislature and executive. Means in the functions of judiciary, there is a legislature and executive is not take part. Okay, if there is a political power is there, economically power is there, then also he or she or institutions or organization can't impart in the decision, in the judgment of the judiciary. So it is in right in our constitutions also that judiciary is itself independent. Means he or she, means judiciary is can take decision. Judiciary is can take decisions in the favor of any person or any institutions without the impart of the crime. Okay, so without the force of any political party, without force of any political party or any political power. Okay, so this thing is that actually what happened is that see, any common people who are just doing labor and live their livelihood. So what actually happened? He or she is visit to the court, okay, and for the proper justice from the judge, okay. Then he or she think that we have no money, we have no power, anything. That how can we file a petition in a Supreme Court? So they are just afraid to visit the court because there is another institutions or organizations or any company is there who is powerful also, and it is economically good also. Then the person is afraid that if I am file a petition, then actually what happened with me? So this situation is not arised. This situation is not arise in any case. So that's why our government is made judiciary as an independent function. They can, without partiality, without any economically condition, without any political power, they can give judgment over the power, over the condition, over the party. Understood all of you? They can't impartiality in the case. They just give they are not doing partiality in any case. If there is a political power is there is a economically condition is too much there. Okay, then also judiciary is itself independent. They can give judgment or give decision to any person or any institution in that favor. Okay, understood all of you? This is the functions of a Supreme Court. So another thing is what? See. Okay. See. Or another things that I want to share with you. If any person is doing file FIR in Taluka court and he wants to fight and whatever the judgment or whatever the decisions is taken by the judge in the court, it is not satisfactory to that particular institutions, organizations, citizens of India, then that time they can, with the help of a government prosecutor, they are go to the higher court like district court, then high court, then Supreme Court. It is the rules are there. Okay, and all these things, judiciary, legislature and executive, all these three organs are very nicely is mentioned in our constitution. It is nicely mentioned in our constitution. So I hope all of you understand it very well. Whatever the another thing is related to Supreme Court, let me discuss in a next class. Okay. Take care.